efficient in terms of performance and memory usage. Okay, and the reason why we have to use recursion, because we have to use it because people ask us to do it, or we have no choice, means we cannot find out the iterative like a loop and for loop solution. We must use recursive method because the solution at hand is defined in the recursive way, like the Tower of Hanoi, you know. And of course, that is the problem people really want to avoid. So we want to avoid recursion. And finally, in the last lecture in the textbook, they gave us, let's say, 2 different ways to remove recursion from any function. Means that will be like we can apply it for any kind of problem. The first solution is if you read it already, you must see that the first solution is based on the structure of the recursive function, and they try to simulate the way that the system will call or we do the recursion. Means they use stack and they use address, so that they can know after they call the function again and again, deeper and deeper, after they exit, they know where should we return. And the first solution is just break the recursive method as a different like part, and we will try to use a stack to store what to do, which line of code, or means which part of the function we want to perform after each call. So that is the way. So means we can do it with any kind of recursive method. Okay, that is the first way. And the second way people can do to remove recursion is that we have the solution to simulate the way that we solve the problem using a stack as a to-do list. Okay, say we want we plan for something, we want to do something, we put it in the stack, and the latest thing to do we push to the top of the stack, and after we finish with the top of the stack we remove it, and so we get the last action that we want to do. So it means we try to think about the solution for a given problem as a to-do list and using a stack to handle that. So that is the thing for remove recursion. Of course, that is a very important skill if people really want to optimize a solution. Okay, so of course it's not easy. Okay, so we need some time and experiment or play with some problem to know how to remove recursion using like a stack as a to-do list. That is quite a skill for like a senior programmer. So that's the way to go for you if you want to really good at this kind of thing. Okay. Yep. And otherwise that is the recursion. And now we try to say something about the midterm exam. Okay, so the midterm exam will be from the first chapter up to recursion. Okay, including recursion, we will have 90 minutes as for duration. We have open book, not really open book, but open for handwritten notes. You can bring as many notes, as many pages as you want, as you can. Okay, for the midterm exam, but it must be handwritten. Okay, the goal is, okay, you know that we don't want you just to copy and bring out without reading anything. We want you to prepare for the exam by writing down, so that at least you have one more chance to go through all the notion through your brain, and we hope that you got something remaining after your review section. Okay. Yep, that is it for the midterm exam. And the midterm exam is as what we see is we have some theory question, we have some programming question, means you have to program something. We have some question on analyze the complexity of an algorithms solution. Okay, so that's it for midterm exam. Do you have any question, any concern about that? Hello, question? No? Okay, great. Okay. I just say it. We just before my question, I tell you that you can bring handwritten note. Okay. Okay, Win. Answer short answer yes, but handwritten. Okay. Okay. Otherwise, now let's move to the next things. There is the chapters not including in the midterm exam. Okay, but that will be in the final exam. Okay. So now, advanced sorting items. Okay. What we have so far is we have some sorting items, the O(n) square. People try to improve the performance of the sorting algorithm by using different techniques to reduce the number of swap or number of copy, and reduce the number of comparison. Okay. Now we try to see another way to reduce the number of operation that we need to do for sorting. After the sample sorting algorithms, we have the one, let's say, another sorting algorithm that have us to reach n log n as the complexity. If you remember well, that is the merge sort algorithms. Okay, so the merge sort algorithms can help us to reduce the complexity from O(n) square to n log n. Okay, but it requires an extra a storage. You see that we have to copy members, it's been a whole array to another array and then get it back. so that we can sort them. So that is one of the techniques people normally will use to reduce the complexity, means use an extra memory. Of course, it's good for complexity, but it's not good in terms of storage. It's in complexity in storage. One complete instance of that is if we have one hard drive with 1 terabyte of data. If we want to sort them using merge sort, and we must have another 1 terabyte hard drive to sort it. Otherwise, we have no space for that. Okay, so that is the drawback of using space, extra space. Of course, people may do it. Okay, but now we have another sorting algorithm that have us to reduce the complexity without using extra memory. That is quite interesting, okay, and very useful. And the name of that would be the shell sort and the quick sort. As you know, the name of the quick sort is quick sort. So that is the partitioning. Sorry, the shell sort and the quick sort. And the quick sort algorithm, you see that is very, say, quick, very ambitious. They really want to make it quick. Okay, and we will see what happens. Now we start with this one. Again, the goal of this course is try to show you different sorting algorithm, but the idea will be like have you to see how people can reduce, how optimize the algorithms. Okay, so we learn quite a lot of sorting algorithms, but the main idea is show you the way that try to analyze the way that people do it. So we have this one. Okay, we go through different sorting algorithm for that reason. Okay, the idea for the shell sort is we based on the instruction sort. As you remember, instruction sort is we have an array, and we try to say what happened with instruction sort. We would try to do this one. We virtually we consider our array as two parts. This is for sorted. Actually, sorted is means sorted amongst them, and this is unsorted. Okay, and we try to insert the item from here one by one to this sorted part. So finally, if we successfully insert all of the items in the array to that part, it means it's reached the end of the array, means we have a sorted array. Okay, this is good because instruction sorts have us to reduce the number of comparison. Do you remember why and how? How instruction sort can help us to reduce the number of comparison? Everyone, tell us. Do you remember? How? In instruction sort, how the algorithm can reduce the number of comparison while they are sorting. The answer is because they're based on this one, the properties of the sorted array, subarray here. Okay. So in the worst case, of course, we have to compare everyone. But if this one is bigger than some guys here, So we know that is the position that we can insert without going further. Yep, that is the idea. Thank you, Minh. You see, means because it's sorted, we then can stop when we find someone that is smaller than our item. So we know that from that moment to the up to the end of the separate in to the left, no one will be bigger than our items. So we yeah, that is the idea. Okay, and you see that is good for many reasons, and then they try to do it. Okay, so that is insertion sort that help us to reduce the number of comparison, and of course later on number of swapping. Here in this case we don't have to swap, but we copy. Okay, so this share sort try to improve the insertion sort a bit further. Okay, I try to see what happened. Okay, now look at this one. Okay, look at this one for these algorithms. Okay, so we have this at the first partition, we try to insert this one here, and after we have a new array, and we try to insert this guy to this, and so forth. But look at this number. This is number 0. Okay, when we see number 0 at the end of the array, what we know for sure is, in this case, is smallest number. Okay, the minimum value in the array, what we have. So we have to compare to everyone. Okay, of course, because the final position of 0 is here. Okay, and of course we have to do n copy and n comparison. Okay, because it's mean we somehow shift everyone to the right. Okay, that is the situation. Do you agree? Do you agree that with 0 at the end, we will have to like do n copy and n comparison in order to move 0 to the right position? Everyone, is it the case? Okay. Now, that is the place and the thing that we want to do. We want to optimize on this. Insertion sort is good on many parts. Now, if we want to reduce the number of comparison and number of copy in order to move 0 from here up to the first position, is the correct position. What can we do? How can we say reduce the number of comparison and number of copy in this case? Hello, how? Of course, it's not trivial for sure. Okay, but here is the what we can say. So we have to do many, copy, and comparison. Because let's say just gives you one concrete example. Do you remember your staircase? Okay, so we have the same distance to do from, we want to go from the bottom to the top. When you step up in the staircase, if you want to reduce the number of steps you have to step, what should you do? What you normally do? You make a longer step, or somehow you jump. No? You make this one, and then you make that one. Oh, sorry, not this one. Cannot jump that big. But this one, instead of step 1, the step is 1 here. You make a longer step or jump. Okay. So in just 3 steps instead of 6, you can move from the bottom to the top. Okay, maybe from the top. Sometimes you cannot jump, but you jump 3 further. Okay, you make just 2 steps from the top to the bottom. This means make a longer step and jump. That is the idea for the cell shot. Okay, and now let's have a look at that. Here is the algorithm. What they try to do is, we call it end sorting. This means we make a sorting with the longer step or a jump. Let's say here, we consider our array as many sub-array, like insertion sort. But now, our first array will be this guy. The first one, the fourth one, the 0 and the 4th and the 8th. You see? Means we try to sort 3 items here amongst them. Okay. So what we see so far is, let's say, let's put some number. Let's say I put my number 100 here. For example, we will check. We will do it. We solve it later on. Okay. Now I will compare. I will try to insert 15 here. Okay, anyway, I swap 115, and then we have 0. We try to compare 0 with this number. Let's say 100 is bigger. We move 100 here. And in the second step, we already move 0 to the first position of the original array. Okay. Can you see it? Okay, got it? Means that instead of make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 comparison, to move, let's say 0 here to the first position. Now we do it 2 times. And then we can move 0 to the first position. Okay, is it clear, everyone? And now what happened is this one. So in our array, we will consider our array as 3 sub-array. The step we select here is 4. Okay, means that we do 1, this one, and this one as one array. Okay, and we consider the next one would be 1, 5, and 9 at the second subarray. Okay, we will sort among this. Okay, the next one we will 2 and 6. Okay, and 3 and 7. That is the idea. So we can just play with that. Okay. Now let's do some bit more detail. After we sort all of the subarray, what we have, we have almost sorted, because they just sort among the subarray, not for the whole array. The last step will be we apply the insertion sort at the last step of the algorithm. Okay, somehow like we do the big jump in order to say pre-process or bring big item to the close to the final correct position. That is the goal. Okay, and after that we somehow very close to the sorted solution, we apply insertion sort, and that's it. Okay, so now to make to give you a concrete example here, we try to do it together. Okay, here what we have, let's say 100 here, 4, 5, just put some random one. Many item we have? 1. Okay, let's do it like this. Now you see we have some item. So first we try to do the to consider the subarray. So we have this one 0, 4, because our step is 4. Okay, the first one, the second one is this one, let's say the second subarray. Okay, and the next one is this guy. Okay, and the last one is this and this. Okay, so we try to sort among them, just among the subarray. So we try with the first one first. So we have here, we try to play with this. Okay, now we try to insert what? This guy 100, we compare, we try to do just like insertion sort. We try to insert 41 to the array of 100, so we swap them. Okay, next step, what we do, we try to insert 6 to the subarray of 41 and 100. So we move 100 here. No, we move 40 here, and then 6. You see, just in 3 steps or 2 steps, we bring 6 to the first position and bring 0 to the close to the last position, 100 close to the last position. So we say it almost sorted that gap in that sense. Okay, and after that we do the second round of sorting for the second subarray. Okay, so for the second subarray, what we have it now. We have 5 and 5, and we try to insert 12 to 5. It's okay, we say nothing. And next step, what we have, we try to insert 0 to the 5 and 12 subarray. So we move 12 here and 5 here and 0 here. Okay. Of course, you see we bring 0 to the close to the first position. 5, but move it a bit further from the final position. That is the case. But anyway, that is the way that people try to do to optimize it. Okay. So I have here we have this guy 47 and 89. There's nothing to do, so we keep it like that. And this guy 20 and 51, there's no idea what to do, so we just put it there. Okay, so finally what we have the final the array after we do the 4 sorting. Is mean we make a jump of 4 step at a time. Okay, we have this guy, and now we do the insertion sort. It's the last step, or we say at the end sorting, I want sorting. Okay, so we say 0 to 6. No, 0 to 6. So we have it here. So this guy is nothing to do, and then 20 to this. We set 20. We move it here. Okay. So next we have again we copy it. Okay, and 5 of course is the case that somehow we make not a very good move before, but anyway that is the realities. We don't care. We have 89, nothing. So we have 51. So we have this. Okay, so we move again. Oh, sorry. No, we have 51 here. No, that's it. So we have 100. Okay, so we have here 100. We have 12 at the last position, but that is the case. What we can do, just bring that. Okay, and that's it. You see, somehow we try to improve it. Okay, that is the way people do, and that is the algorithm. We call it shell sort. Is it clear, everyone? Is it clear? Hello, everyone. Is it clear for you? If you don't have any questions, so please do it. Do this thing. Nice. All right. So we do this kind of sorting, okay, to see what happened. Let's see how many items do we have here. 1, 2, sorry. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Let's say one more thing. So this one for you. Let's move it here. Let's move 0 there, just to play with it. Okay, so everyone, so please do the sorting, the shell sort algorithms, okay, and like when you finish, okay. Yeah, great. It's better that you can like just show the value of the subarray that you are working on. Okay, step by step. Let's say this one, you move this subarray only, so that I can check whether or not you where did you change. No? If you put number like that, it's very hard for me to follow your operation. Okay. Thành, you did do this to implement it. Okay. Say. Okay. It's good. The others, do you have any problem with the sorting? So otherwise, if you finish, please like the message. No? I need to make sure that at least like 10 of you at least finish with the sorting. So here's your question again. The others, hello. Is it okay? So what will be our subarray? This first, no? The second one, this one. Sorry. Up. No? Last one, next one. Okay. And the last one. Oh, I missed something. Okay, this one. And the highest one will be this. Okay. So see, we have that. And now what we to do is to sort them one by one using subarray. Okay, so we have this one, this one, this one, and then we do this second. Okay. we have just do step by step. We try to move what item if you want to this. We solve this one first, okay? So we bring it here and so forth. Okay, next step we do it. For the second step, what we do, we work with this. Okay. The first step have nothing to do. The second step, we move 8 here. Okay, 16. So everyone, is it clear? Any question on this? Hello. Great. Now, if you are good with the experiment, now my question for you is, if we have an array of 1000 elements, 1000 elements, what should we do? If we have 1000 elements, what can we do with that? Should we do for sorting? Oh, sorry. Should we do for sorting? Or what can we do? Any suggestion for that? So the answer is no, no. If we do for sorting, the gain that we get from moving like the last item, the smallest value at the last position, let's say, to the first position, it would be 25 steps also. So what we will say, now we should make it something bigger. No? We should not just start from 4. We can always increase the step without no extra cost for that. No? Because we just do it virtually. So we say We should do something like that. People say we do like we refine, we make a longer step first and then longer jump first, and then we make it like a finer, finer, finer until we have one something. So that we call it this missing gap is the way. So we start from this. For 1000 elements, we better to do it. It means we have that in 3 steps or so, we can bring the biggest item from the last position to the first position. That is the goal. No? And we can always do that. No? There's nothing that there's nothing that we can stop us from making that big jump. No, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, but we get a lot of gain from this big jump sorting. Okay, so actually this kind of like this missing gap, it means this sequence will determine the performance and the complexity of the algorithm. Okay, means if we just because we change the number, for instance, sort is 1, now we make it 4 or maybe other. So actually people spend a lot of time to say do experiment, analyze and compute things to find out a good sequence, or say interval sequence or gap sequence. Okay, and from the original it's been not is one like professors, famous professor in computer science, one who worked closely with the algorithms, analyze algorithm and so on. We have this, he proposed a formula for this share sort. I mean, somehow you see that we want, say, in 3 steps, we can bring the big elements from the close to the final position. That is the goal. Okay, and we apply it, and then we can finally have the sequence for any kind of any size, any array with any size. Okay, and of course we do it if we really want to know where to start. We just we just start from 1, and we make, say, we start from 1, we multiply until h bigger than the size of the array, and from that we do it in the inverse direction. It's mean the original is this, and that one is forward, and this formula is backward. Forward means h multiplied by 3 now. Okay, and so we do the inverse, we have it, so we divide. So now just to get you a bit familiar with this, so please try to show us compute the sequence for and to sort the array of 1 like 100 and say 1200. It's been 100 and 1200 arrays. Okay, 100 element. If you want to sort 1200 elements, what should we do? I mean, what will be our sequence gaps? So please do it. So what would be the sequence, everyone? Hello. That will be start from 1, huh? No, it must be a sequence. So we can always do two ways. We can start from 200 and 1200 and then divide -1 divided by 3 and so forth. Or we can do in this one, like we have 1 and then we have 4 and then 13 and then so, okay. Then 1 and 4 multiplied by 3 plus 1 is 13. Multiplied by 3 is 41, 40 and something. Okay, 40 we have 1 and then it's half my 6, like a 3, 6, 3 plus 1. Okay, of course people can do it in many different ways. Multiply by 3, it's more than something is what and so forth. Okay, so that is the way. Okay, and now I just want to show you that in the original sequence, people try to have it like this. Original paper, when the author of this algorithm proposed, he proposed it like this, or just h divided by 2 every time we move. But then people try to they propose and do experiment finally. People see that with different like interval gap sequence, we can have the algorithms range from this number, it's mean 1.5. Okay, 1.5. It's been 1.5. Or we have like a 1 and say 1 something, 1.1 something. Okay, you see, it is quite impressive, no? That is the cell shot. Okay, you see, that is quite basic, but the idea is quite simple. But you see, they get a huge improvement. Now, you see, on the implementation, the idea of this will be again on the cell shot, or sorry, the insertion shot only. And what we have so far is we say insertion shot is just a version of that. Means that in an insertion sort, every time we want to increase our step or we want to consider the next element, we do it is like this one with 1, no? -1. And for the shell sorts, the idea is just to make a bigger jump. Okay, there you see what we have. And that's it. There's no special thing. And of course, we're an extra while loop. It's been from the biggest edge. We start with the biggest gap, and then we do it we reduce it until we have edge equal 1. Okay, so we have one while loop here. Okay, you see, that is just the way that people implement the shell sort. And here, like check this before we start of the sorting algorithms, we try to do it just like this. We start h from 1, we increase h until the number is bigger than the number of elements, and then we stop. Okay, so we have the starting, we find the initial value of h, and then from that we do the while loop to do the insertion sorts many times. And you see that in this case, what we do so far is just on the do it virtually. We don't need any extra space to say work with the array. We base on the observation or the advantage or properties of the array that we can just move or jump around in the array using index. Okay, so there is no extra like a penalties or like a rollback if we want to jump. Okay, so that is a very good like a strategy, and we get a better performance. Okay, everyone, is it clear? So look at the implementation. Okay. And here is the original sorting algorithms for insertion sorts. Okay, this one. Okay, the insertion sorts. We have for loop, and here we have for loop. We start from 1, or we have from edge, and so forth. Okay. Okay, everyone. Is it okay? Now we can move on. Okay. Okay. So now the others. Okay. Now we are moving to one of the very important like sorting algorithms, a quick sort. And on the way to move from to quick sort, we use the one function, what operation we call it partition. This partition, people say that is the underlying mechanism of quick sort. It means quick sort do nothing. Actually, it's just a partition. Okay, that is quick sort. So we see what is partitioning, and we see some basic notion, and after the break we will see the let's say the quick sort. Okay, now from basic definition of the partition. Now the partition is the operation that we want to divide the data into two groups. That's it. We don't want to sort them. We just want to split it in, say, organize it into different groups. The first part will be everyone that is bigger than a given pivot. Pivot values mean the value that any value that we want. Okay, and it means bigger than, we divide our array into two sets. This one, everyone here is bigger than my value, and everyone on the other side is smaller or equal to my value. The thing is, we don't care. We always say we don't need to sort them among this one. It can be anything, as long as it is smaller than my number. And here is my number here. You can have many items as you want, as big as you want, as long as it is bigger than my numbers. Okay, yeah. It's mean we have some numbers big like that and it's small like that. But you see, well, we just want to say to have two sets. Someone that is smaller than my number, someone else that is bigger than my number, and break into two. We don't care whether or not they are sorted among themselves. Okay, just here is one example. You see that we have the partition. Okay, we have the last two parts. This one, everyone on the left. Okay, and here everyone on the left, on the right. Okay, and this part is my number. This line is my number. You see that from this moment, from this position to the left, everyone is smaller than my number. But it could be like in any other, it's not sorted, it's okay. Again here, It is bigger than my number, but it's not sorted, you see. It goes that way, this way. We don't care. Okay, that is partition. Okay, that is the goal. And there's still there's something. Just they give it the name. This one. That is the item. The first item in the leftmost or the leftmost item of the right subarray. Okay, this one. Okay, let's just see the position is in the starting position of the right subarray budget. Okay, they nothing special about that. Okay, that this number is not the smallest number on the right. No, it's just the first item of the right subarray. Okay. Now, my question for you: is it possible to have the first item as a partition? Is my first question. Is it possible to have the first item as a partition? If yes, what does it mean? If the partition is in the first position, what does it mean? The left part empty, and then what does it mean? Again, what does it mean by left part is empty? That means that everyone, this means all of the numbers in my array is, or all of the number in my array are bigger than my pivot value. Okay, this is my pivot value is, because it is a random number, it could be anything. If I say my pivot value is -1, okay, and this is the origin. It means everyone is bigger than 1. So if I say pivot value is -1, of course there is no one on the left. Everyone is bigger than my number. Okay. Okay. Get it? And the same goes for this one. It could be that there is no partition. The partition is outside of my subarray. It means my array. It means there is no partition in my array. It means that everyone in my array is smaller by my numbers. If I put my number is like 1 million, and everyone is just small numbers. Okay, so the first element on the right side did not exist. Okay, that is somewhere here outside of the array. Okay, so you see that could be the thing. So everyone got it? Yeah. Otherwise, that is the definition of the partition. Okay. So now what we want to do, so we want to think, I want you to think about how can we partition a given array with a given pivot. Okay, think about that. So how can we partition an array with a given numbers at the pivot? Okay, that is the question for you. And now let's take like 20 minutes or so for a lunch, and then we will back with the partitioning and the quick sort algorithms. Okay, everyone. So see you then. So let's say take 20-minute break. Okay. Of course, think about that. If you have any question, any problem, you can always ask me. Okay. And see you in 20 minutes. Okay. Hello everyone, welcome back. So let's do it. So now, hello. So again, please like when you're back. Okay. So now, what we want to say, we want to partition an array. Okay. So what should we do? So let's try to do it. Think about that. So I have here our array. And I just want to back to my Word file. Let's say I have it. Okay. Now I have it. Let's take up. Let's take like 50 or whatever I want. It's a pivot value. Okay. This is a pivot value. So what we can do? What we want? So what we want is we want to partition this array into two parts. No, one on the left is smaller or equal to 45. On the right will be bigger than 45. So one of the way is just say we work on one by one. We start from here. This number. This number is on the left, no? Because we start from the leftmost. And now it is bigger than 45. And what we say, oh, 89 is not in the right side. So we should move it to the right. Okay. And what we can do, of course, we can move it here. And so forth. Okay. And if we want to move here, what we have to do, we have to shift everything here to the left. We are working on an array, you know. We have to move everything to the left. Is normal. Sorry, and step. But there is one good observation. In the same time, we have 0 here. You see? If 0, it is smaller than 45. No? And what we want to move 1 to the right side. It should be on the left. It should be somewhere here. Okay? And then, what we do, if we want to move it to the left, we have to shift everything back 1 step to the right. No? That is what we want. From that kind of thing, do you have any suggestion? Do you have any suggestion for that? What should we do? What can we do? How can we make it better? Yes, why not? It's good, man. We just swap them, no? We have some guy on the left need to move to the right, no? And some guys on the right want to move back to the left. Just swap them, no? And the swap is just 1 step. It's a very good solution. We don't have to shift everything to the left. We take it a step is the on, and then we need to shift everyone to the right again. It is on again. So we waste a lot of things, a lot of operation. Okay, what we can do is just swap them. That is the observation, and that is the algorithms. No, that's it. That is the algorithm. Now let's do it again. So what we have so far, like we'll copy this number. Yeah, so that's it. Here, my number. I have 45 as the pivot value. Okay. And now what we say, we start from the left and another one from the right. No? Okay. So we have 2 pointers. Let's make it like this. We have 2 pointers. This is this. Like this. Okay. And this one is We have two pointers, one on the left, another one on the right, and we try to say, okay, for this number is bigger than my pivot value, I need to move it to the right. After that, I go to the right. I try to check whether or not this guy is in the correct side. It's not. We need to go to the left, so we swap them. Okay, we swap them. Okay, so I swap it. I put it like this. You see? Okay, and then I continue. I move my pointer in the left to the next element. This one, 16 is smaller than 45. It's okay. Nothing to do with that. Just move on. Okay. This guy, nothing to do with that. Is on the right side already. Move on. This one, okay, okay. And this guy, oh, we got it. We want to move it to the right. So I've got it. I go to the right side. I checked. This one is bigger, smaller, and we swap on already. We don't need to work with them anymore. So we have 8. Okay, 8 need to go back to the 8 need to go to the left. Now swap it. Up. So we swap it 8 and this one. Okay, it's good. And then we move on. This one is smaller than my number, is okay. This one is smaller than my number, it's okay. This one bigger than my number, I say I want to move it to the right. So now I need to find some guy in the right. So I go to the right, my pointer is here. Now my pointer move here, 79. Of course it overlap already, but we don't know. We say, well, it is something. We find something. This is bigger. We don't care. Just move on. We have here. Okay, this is smaller, and this needs to go to the left. But at this moment, what we see is that our left pointer is this guy, and our right pointer is this guy. Cross already. What does it mean by crossing like this? It crossed. What does it mean? What we can say about the status of the algorithms when we have two pointers, one from the left and one from the right, it meet and it cross. What happened? What does it mean? This means that if two pointers cross like that, it means we have gone through all of the elements of the array already. Okay, it means we visit all of the elements already. Then we're done with that. Okay. When the two pointers cross like that, means we can stop, because we consider we check or verify all of the elements in the array already. Okay, do you agree, everyone? Do you agree on that? Hello. Hello, is it okay? So here we have two pointers, no? The one that have us to check the item, to take item from the left. Another one is the pointer on the top is moving from the right to the left. If we have two pointers like that go to direction, the opposite direction, and when it meet and it cross, it means the left pointer pass over the right pointer, means that we visit all of the items in the array. No? So you see here, we start from here, no? Our right pointer. Yeah, we start from this one, and when we move on, step by step to the right here, and from the left, we move from the left up to this moment. This is my pointer. No? This is the pointer value we have. Okay. So the left pointer already consider all of the numbers from the left up to this moment, and the right pointer consider all of the elements from the right up to this moment. You see, means we already checked all of the elements in the array. So if in that situation, what we can say is that we consider all of the item already, and we can stop checking. Okay. So that is the stopping condition. And what you can see so far after we do the swapping, now we can stop the checking, and I will write down everything again. So we have this. Okay, see that is final result. And here what we say, the position, the current position, the position of the left pointer when we finish is the first element of the right side, call it the partition position. Okay, is that everything here is smaller than 45, and everything here is bigger than 45. No, so see, that is the final result. That's what we want. Is it clear, everyone? Or do you want me to like repeat it again or something? Okay. Okay, everyone. So now let play a bit with that. Say I will give you a new array. Let's see. Okay. So everyone, so now your turn. I want you to say, do the partition with this array and use 39 as a pivot value. Okay, because the pivot value could be anything. It could be some random numbers people give you, or just in this case is one of the number in the array. Okay, there is no constraint on the pivot value. Now let's do it. Like try to partition the array with 33 as a pivot value. Okay? So let's do it, and of course, like when you finish. So let's do the partition, please. Human and the others, please continue. The others, is it okay? So let's try to do it now. You start from here. The others, is there any problem? It's good. Okay. So let's try to do it. So we start from the left. We have 100. The others, please like or to tell me that you finished and you're ready to, so that I can do it together. It's good. Okay. The others, everyone please be active now, at least feedback, like the message. Huh? Just like it. No? Or otherwise, if you still get any problem, you can always ask me now. Put it in the chat box. Thank you. Okay. So now let's see what happened. So we have 100. Now we start from here. 100 is bigger than 39, 39, and 39 is smaller than this one. We're ready to swap. Of course, we can swap it if you define our set like a left is smaller than pivot, or if you have right is bigger or equal to pivot. Okay, if we do like this, let's say like this. Okay, so this guy is okay. We don't need.
Mày giấu con nút nhẹ giải khác gì mày kêu lại tao quăng rác lên đây nè mọi người.
I know what do you want. Hello Wayne. Okay. So we have this guy equal to 39 is okay. So we move it to this position. So we move 45, and 45 need to move to the left, and 100 need to move to the right. Now we swap it. So we have 45, we have it 100 here. Okay, and now we move on. We have this guy. This is smaller. It's okay. This is bigger. I say, well, we should move. And we go to the right. This is bigger. Oh, I did some mistake. Sorry. This guy. Sorry. 45 is bigger than this number. By what we don't care. We have here. Sorry. So we have 23 and 100. Okay. Sorry. Then we see that now we move on and we say these numbers, 28 is okay, 40 is bigger, so it might be on the right. Okay, we go to the right, we find some candidates so that we can swap. This is bigger, is okay. This is smaller, we say we should swap it, so it should be this guy and this guy. And next step, that cross and we stop. Okay, the next step we move on here, we say this is okay and this is okay and this is the one that is bigger. 40 now is bigger than 90. We move, and this one we move back, so we stop. So as you can see here, we have here 12, 40, 5, 28. Okay, so everyone, so what we have here is this guy is this position in the partition position in this moment. Okay, so that is the result. Okay, and now is it clear, everyone? It's quite like we just do 2 swap and that's it. Is it clear, everyone? You have the same solution? Yes, what I want you to see here. Now, if what happened and what can we say? If I say I want to have it. I want to move. If I have 39 here, this one. Okay. What can we say about this one? So we have here everyone on the left will be smaller than 39. Here, everyone on the right is bigger or equal to 39. Okay, that is what we have. Look at that. Now, tell me, what can we say about this number? What can we say about 39 at its position? It's right where the partition is. What do you mean? Yeah, it is in the partition. Yep, it is in the partition position. Yep. Yeah, because I move it to the partition position. Okay. What can we say more on that? The solution. The solution. The solution, I just move from the start from the left and another from the right. No, I find the objects to move. This one 100 is the one that we should move to the left, to the right, and I found that this guy, if from the right, I need to do it from the left. So I swap it. I put it here and here. I swap. Okay. And after that, when I continue, I find that 40 is here, ready to move to the right, and 12 is another one that needs to move to the left. So I swap it. So I have here. I swap it here. Okay. Oh, that's it. And after that, I do one last thing. I say just one thing. I move. I just imagine one situation that I move 39 to the partition position. Okay. And now we see that everything on the left here is smaller than 39, and everything on the right is bigger or equal to 39. That is the properties of the partition function. No? Now, yeah, and now I put it there. So I ask you about the partition, the 39. So what do you mean by correct position? In what sense? What does it mean by correct? What do you mean by correct? Yeah, we don't need to swap it. Yeah, because now the algorithm stopped already. But there is one thing, I think that you got the idea. Think about this, everyone. Thank you, Minh. But there's a thing like that. Assume that we want to sort the array in the increasing order. If you want to sort them in increasing order. Okay? Then the position of 39 here is the final position. Is the position of 39 in the sorted array. Because everything on the left is smaller than 39. Everything on the right bigger or equal to 39. It means 39 is in the sorted position. Okay, we don't need to do anything with 39 in order to sort the array because it is in the right position in the sorted array. Yeah, I got it. I know that you got it. Just want to clarify. Thank you, Minh. It's good. It's good, Minh. So everyone else, do you see that? Let's say I want to sort all of you in a given row, in a given, like you make a queue or make a line. I want you to sort among you yourself, in the increasing order of their birth. Okay, but when you ask everyone in your team and you know that everyone on the left of you is smaller than you, it's like younger. Let's say young. Their birth is smaller. Let's say younger. Let's put it like that. Everyone on the left of you is younger than you, few days. Everyone on the right of you is older than you, few days. Okay, it means we know that you are in the right, correct, final position if we want to sort you. No? That is the thing. Everyone else, do you got it? Hello, everyone, do you got it? The others, thank you, Thông, for reacting. The others, is it clear for you? You got the idea? So that is the observation people use to implement the quick sort algorithms. You see, everything is based on observation like that. Now let's back to the slide. So what we have, so we have the sorting or partition algorithms, and we see what we do, and we do it. We see this, and there's one small thing on this partition. We know that all of the element in the array we consider only one time, because we go from the left to the right. Now we meet in the middle, so each element we consider it one time only, so the complexity will be on. So that is quite straightforward. Now just jump to the quick sort algorithms. Okay, that is the most popular sorting algorithms because it's quick somehow. For like people say that is the most the fastest algorithms in most of the case. It's not always the case, but in most of the case. And on average, this means it's not really like a stable, say, but on average, we say that is n log n. Of course, in the worst case, it would be n squared. We will say about that later. But the idea is just based exactly on what we did last time. So we have it here. We have an array, okay? A unsorted. So we take the last element, is mean one element in the array, as a pivot value, okay? And what we do is we ignore it. Somehow we ignore it. We say, well, okay, I don't care. And keep it aside. We don't need to swap or work with it. That's it. Now what we do, we try to partition the remaining items. Partition the remaining items using this value as a pivot. Okay. After we finish the partition, we see that on the left here, everyone will be smaller than my number, and everyone here from here is bigger or equal to my number. And then at last step, I will swap the pivot value and move it to the partition position. Okay. I will move the pivot value or swap the pivot value with the value anywhere here. Any value here, we swap it with the last element because it's safe to do it. Then you have this guy in a sorted position. Okay, so we don't need to do anything with this number because it is sorted. So for that, we just repeat the operation again with the subarray here. On the left and on the right, again we do the partition again. You know, take this one as the pivot, do the partition, and swap it, put it in the partition order, and just continue the process. You see? So the quick sort algorithm is just this one: partition an array into two subarrays using the pivot value. Okay, and then we put the pivot value in the partition position, and it is sorted. It means after one iteration, we have one new element in the sorted position. So if we repeat it n time, so we have what? We have n elements in the final position. Okay. Okay, that is the quick sort. It's quite straightforward and simple. Okay. Now let's try to do it as an example. Okay. So everyone, let's try to do it. Okay, we have here my array. I will do it again. I will take this one as the pivot value. Okay. I will do the quick sort now. So you see, I will try to partition the remaining item using 39. So I need to move it here to the left, and this is okay, this is okay. This I need to move it to the right. No, I swap it. Let's just repeat the last step. So stay with me. Okay, and then I continue with this. This is okay. This is bigger than my numbers. And let's say I move it to the right. I go here. I find the candidate to move it to the left. So this is bigger than 39, we don't care with this one, so we swap it. So we have this. Okay, so finally we stop. What we have so far, we have this. Okay, okay, and you see where is the pivot value? Pivot value is this guy, no? This is the pivot value. So next step, I swap this guy and this guy. Okay, this is my pivot value. I put it to my partition position. Okay, I swap it. So what we have here, so we have this one, this guy, and this number. Okay. So you see now what we have, these numbers, as we realize, in the final position, we don't need to care about this one anymore. Easy sorted. Okay. So I repeat. So I do again the quick sort on the two subarray on the left and on the right. Okay. On the left, we have three elements. Three elements, we can just do the sample sorting, or just again do the swapping. Take this one as the take 12 as the pivot value. So there's nothing. So we finally, if we do it quickly, it will be like this one. We have this and this one. Okay. And after this step, we have this guy in the final position, and finally we have two remaining items. We can always like finish with that. Okay. On the other side, so we take what? We take this guy and the pivot value. So we do the partition. So this guy, this is bigger than 40. We need to move it to the right. This is bigger, it's okay. This is bigger, it's okay. It's smaller, so we swap it. So what we have 23, this one. Okay, and next step, I swap 40 to the position of the partition, and then I did, okay, so we have it. And finally, that is what we have at the final result. Okay. And what we know so far is this guy is in the sorted position. And continue with the last part. So we have this, put it. So we have to swap for this one and this one. Okay. And next time we put it in the right order. So we have 40. So that is the final thing, because that's it. So we have this. Oh, sorry, I put it some. Oh, sorry, I put it wrong here. Sorry, I made some mistake there. A bit wrong. No, sorry. That one mistake I might make here. Oh, it totally changed what we need to do. Anyway, sorry. I wrongly copied it. Anyway, I can do it again quickly. So we have this one. Sorry everyone, I put it not in the I copied wrongly, so I put it here. This is my separate 100 here is okay, and then I swap it again 100 and put it in the right position. I put it here, one, and then what 40, so I put 45 here, and 64 and 52, and sorry, but probably that is the result. Okay, so that is the result of what we have so far. You see that is the quick sort algorithm. We just try to apply the partition again and again onto separate. Okay, so that is the quick sort. Okay, so now what I really want you to do is to run the quick sort algorithms with this. I will put something else here, the easier. everyone. So let's do it with this one. I just put some, make it just make some change to make it like better. So everyone, I strongly recommend you to now to do the quick sort algorithms. So let's remove it to make it softer. So please everyone do it. Try to apply the quick sort algorithms, okay, on this array. And of course, if you have any question, any problem, you can ask me, okay? But please do it, and like when you finish, okay? Yeah, you are so fast, Thịnh. Thank you, Minh. And the others, try to finalize it, okay? It's good. So you see, that is the quick sort algorithms. Because we run out of time now, sorry. There is one thing that I really want you to do at home as a homework. I know that next time will be next week will be the midterm, but try to do the quick sort algorithms on the increasing or decreasing order array. It means, let's say if the we want to sort it in increasing order, but in the inverse direction. It means we have this. Okay. Try to run the quick sort algorithms on this one. Okay. As a homework, it means sort this array to make it increasing order using quick sort to see what happened. Okay. Okay, everyone. So that is your homework, and think about that. Okay. And everyone, otherwise that is the end of the section. I still wait here for you to finish the sorting. If you have any question or any problem, you can always ask me. Okay. And if you finish, like the message. Okay, I will wait you here for a few more minutes. Okay. If you want, you can run this the quick sort algorithm in the inverse order array like this to see what really happened to the quick sort if we have in the worst case like this. Okay. And after a few minutes, you can leave if you want. Okay. Otherwise, bye bye. The others. That's it for this, and good luck for the midterm exam. Okay. Okay. If you finish, you can leave now. Okay. Bye.